Hi friends and welcome to the channel. I hope all of you are doing well. So I did the whole video and the audio was messed up, of course, because probably we are in Mercury retrograde and there are issues. What I was showing is that there's someone around you who could be practicing witchcraft, dark magic. It is not going to work on you, but you may feel the effects, especially since the new moon. This new moon that was in Cancer, there could be some dark magicians out there who are doing things to manipulate energies. Um, and you may be feeling the effects of it. I didn't really see it affecting you, but I saw you experiencing towers. So let's see. Spirit, please show us what's coming in for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to see? Something's been arranged. So this is what I was showing before. It's like something was arranged. I even had like some real funky. There's a page of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a message about an opportunity. There's a King of Swords underneath. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, final decisions. The Wheel of Fortune. So something is changing. Somebody is angry here. Five of Swords. They've got resentment build up. Oh, see, it comes in with the Tower in the future position. So there is something quite shocking. Ten of Cups is in your energy, family. There's someone who is waiting on the beach, waiting to be notified. This Water King, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What are you hoping for? This person could also be ignoring you, but you feel like you're put in a very awkward situation. Hangman. You could feel like you are having a really strong realization or wake up call. The World, the goal, freedom. Okay, so the Fool of the World is a new cycle, brand new cycle. Um, there's the Hero's victory or an announcement. And what have we got with the Wheel of Fortune? Someone is very happy, or I feel like confident. They're very happy. They're very pleased. Why is it this Water King? What are they doing? They're an emperor. They're in charge of something. They have ownership, leadership. What is your energy here? Ten of Cups. Two of Cups. You have an agreement and an understanding. Why is this Tower for you? Okay, there's memories connected to an Earth Queen, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Nostalgia for the past. What is this outcome, or what is this Hangman? A secret. So yeah, this person has been like secretly casting spells, I feel. It even showed like somebody hiring someone to do spell work. This Fire King, Aries, Leo, or Sag. The sun will shine on something. Someone will be defending. The sun is illuminating. It's shining the light on something, and underneath is somebody standing their ground in defense. So, what is the freedom here with the Fool? Okay, there's someone who's in a relationship. There's Eight of Pentacles. Something's being looked at very closely. Someone's very upset about a situation. So I even got that somebody could be like giving something to someone as like a medicine or something that is not good for them. Um that you come into this Tower energy. There's a Water King, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person could be very arrogant or very egotistical with the Emperor. There is a secret here. Something is kept quiet or secret. Okay. So somebody's very mad at someone else. There could have been a fight or an argument. Someone's very mad at someone. They actually even hate them. What's going on here? Show us. There could be somebody that you don't like. What's coming in with the Tower? broken heart energy. What is going on around this? Hierophant, institutions, government, or something decided on. We have an understanding. So you and someone else understand each other. You're in harmony. What is this King of Swords? That's where the tower is. It's the information. Okay, it's shocking. Why is it shocking? Why is it shocking? Someone's left out in the cold. It's 5 of coins. It's insufficient. It lacks. Someone's being told. There could be someone who's kicked out for some reason. What is the Wheel of Fortune turning? Healing, recovery. Okay, let's see. What is the Wheel of Fortune turning here? Someone gives someone a pentacle. They're taking their time. What is the outcome with the goal? Nostalgia, past energy, and there's a King of Swords. There's someone who's very serious. Um, and what happens here with the nostalgia for the past? Two of Swords. Someone didn't know this. Two of Swords. It's like the information isn't known. Why is someone left out in the cold? 5 of coin. Strength card. Could be Leo. What do we have with Three of Swords here? A Water King, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This man. There's two men, there's air, there's water, or these are powerful people, mature adults. What is the Hierophant? What is the tradition? Someone very upset, they're very worried. What is going on with Two of Cups? Why are these two people in agreement, or you're in agreement with someone? What's the agreement? Someone will stay away. 6 of air. They take smooth way. They're smooth sailing. They're in avoiding. There's also this energy where you feel like you have no other choice. You're hangman. You're stuck. You are having a realization, but uncomfortable. What is the uncomfortable? It's something about the sun shining on the situation. Something hidden in the dark. What do you get with the goal that you didn't know? The 7 of Swords. Somebody lied. They were very dishonest in the situation. And there's a death under the energy, so it's a change. So why is the lie about the change? Why is the lie about the change? Because there's a devil. Okay, here we have it. So it's the same. It's a different deck, but it's the same energies. We have someone who is doing witchcraft. I mean, just look at the cards. Look at it. Someone who's like doing witchcraft. They're not telling anyone. They could be summoning dark spirits. There's someone who summons. I feel like there could be someone who practices like this person, you're in agreement with someone else here. There is a secret around this energy. Somebody could be doing like buying spells. Why are they buying spells? It's an Earth Queen, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. What is going on in this energy? They're manipulative or they're performing spell work. What is the 7 of Swords? What is the lie? They are very satisfied with this. They may think it worked, like 8 of Pentacles. Oh, like it worked. I'm happy with that. Why is there an energy of a broken heart here? What is the broken heart, or what is the 3 of Swords and Tower? There's a coin given. So there's something that is given, it's new. And what is this coin given? It's the world. It was the goal. So somebody's doing dark magic. This is the same reading that I pulled a minute ago and when I had no audio. Somebody's doing dark magic or dealing with warlocks. So I'm gonna have to see how it affects your energy. Your energy is like, I care very much. I'm 10 of cups. This is like something you've invested your heart and soul into, but you're in agreement with someone else to 5 of swords or 6 of swords. Move on. So what do we have here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Make a wish. And what else? I have friendship. I have stay optimistic. Healing your heart. A blessed change. Time to move on. Okay. What else? You're being helped. Break free. Contemplation. And what else? Have faith. Yes. Father healing. Some of you have give father related issues to heaven. You may have a problem with the father. You're being helped. You're being told to move on. You're being told to break free. There is a blessed change. Um, also, I had the treasure chest, but that's not coming out now. So we'll just see. Spirit, please show us what's coming in for Aries. A helpful person, consultant, expert. There it is, the treasure chest. So there is something about unforeseen windfalls of money. So the root of the issue is 5 of coins. Somebody has insufficiency, lack, or not enough. You have a tower coming up in your energy. So there is something where you will be shocked. You will be pretty surprised. There is somebody who was engaging in the dark arts. I don't know why people would do that because the boomerang from that energy is just so tremendously bad. Like, I don't know. I just have this thing that I don't want to burn in hell. Like, call me crazy. But yeah, the boomerang from dark arts is like pretty bad. Like, it'll come back on you. And so there's a page of the pentacles. So there's someone who's an adept. Is it called an adept? I don't know. Adept, like they're not professional. Um, because it's in the challenge position. So it's somebody offering the pentacle. What is offering the pentacle? Could also be food or money, or it's a queen of air, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And there's a death here. So there's somebody being very diplomatic. There's strength and 9 of swords. What is the world again? What is the goal? It's this couple. This couple has a goal. What is the goal? The devil and the 8 of pentacles. They're looking at something very closely. There is devil energy, toxicity, and the moon. See, there is something here hidden in the dark. Why is someone 8 of rods? They're waiting. They're notified. What's that? An emperor, a person in charge, a father, or it could be an Aries. I don't know. What is death? What is death? A secret. There's something quiet, something known, and something secretive. There's a day of judgment coming. It's a reckoning. It's a calling. It's an intervention. What is the judgment? Someone's under a lot of pressure, and there is freedom or liberation from being under all this pressure, carrying all these burdens. What do we have as the moon and the devil? What is hidden in the dark here? Something at the last minute. Somebody followed their fire. There's an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Somebody refused. They don't want it. They're refusing what's being offered. And this causes someone to feel satisfied or happy. Why? There's someone who refused. They're like, I'm not participating. I'm not doing this. Or It's like, I don't want it. No. Um, so this was arranged. Three of Pentacles is an arrangement. It's an agreement, usually binding contracts, binding agreements. Okay, let's try it again and let's see. I don't like people who cast word spells, like where they're saying words over you that are like negative, and it's like they're trying to cast a spell in a very uh, amateurish way. And it's like they're thinking that it's going to affect your energy or your fate by speaking these words. Those are dark warlocks that say those things, because they're meant to bind or control. So show us what's going on here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all the Aries. Something's being given to include someone to reconcile. Okay, but reconciling is the problem. And what's this? It's a couple, and you don't know this. And what happened here? The cup of emotions overflows. What happened in the past? Someone's under a lot of burdens, carrying a lot of burdens. What do we have here in your energy? What's going on with Aries? You're in agreement with someone. You're like Two of Cups. Like, yeah, I feel this way, so do you. It works. And what's the outcome or what's around Aries? A tower. So there's a big major shock. And what happens with that? There's a water king, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, highly emotional. What do we have you wanting here? Making up your mind, Three of Wands. What do we have? What Aries? What are you afraid of? You want healing? You want recovery? You want to let go? And what's the outcome? Nostalgia for the past. You're thinking about the past. And Four of Coin. You don't want to let go, holding on tight. And what do we have there? What is the outcome for Aries? Ten of Swords and the Judgment. There is something that is quite painful. It feels like painful endings. Why are you the tower? Why is there the tower around a water king? Somebody's very worried, very paranoid. This water king did something. They lied about it, and there's a Seven of Swords around that. There's a lie around this energy. Why are you in agreement with someone else? You might be walking away from something, leaving it behind you. Somebody may tell you this. Why are you in agreement here? You share a feeling. What is this? Chariot. Somebody's very determined. And what's this? It's a secret. Okay, so there's something that you may know. It's a secret. Why do you feel devastated here? Because the lie is exposed with the Hermit. And what is this? It's very heartbreaking. And let's see. What is this person lying about? Justice, Queen of Air, Libra energy. Could be something about an air queen and a fire queen, these two women. Okay. What is the there could be two women here who planned something. What are these two women doing? You find out the truth. And what is the truth? Ten of Pentacles, long-term, established energies, money. What is the judgment? What is the day of reckoning? Somebody's very hateful, very negative, very hateful. They're very resentful, but there is a devil energy here. There's something that's meant to control. Somebody's very upset about this. There could be some toxic people, some really negative people. This could be affecting your energy too. There is someone who wanted to do something on their own. So, like I said, I feel like you're dealing with dark arts, witchcraft, someone who maybe on the new moon was doing something. However, like I said in my other video, the war is already won. Jesus is the way, and the truth, and the life. Anything that is of the dark arts doesn't have the life. And so it's going to fizzle out just as quickly as it came in. It may affect something temporarily, but I feel like if you declare in the name of Jesus, you just say, I don't want this energy around me, and it will leave just as fast as it came. Spirit, show us one more time what's going on with Aries. Five of coin, feeling left out in the cold, insufficiency due to lack. What's underneath? Confusion. Okay. Somebody's very upset with someone here. Knight of swords. Maybe threatening. I don't know. Justice is coming in. Okay, so something is being made fair. Oh, there's an agreement you have with someone else. Two of cups. Something is held onto, held back. What do you have? Suddenly at the last minute. Your energy is something is arranged. Someone did something on their own, nine of coin. And something is discovered or found out here. And you get the devil. So there is something that was binding or meant to bind. Or meant to, I don't know, with this emperor. A person in charge. What would someone do on their own? A fire queen, an Aries, Leo, or Sag. What were they doing? They're defending or fighting back, maybe against a lie, because there's seven of swords behind it. It is exposed with the sun, so it will be shown. What's the outcome here for Aries? You're thinking about the offer, okay? So let's see. What is coming in for Aries? Accelerating energy, messaging, nostalgia for the past, thinking about the past. What is this nostalgia for the past? King of the water, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What is this? Somebody's making an announcement, Six of Wands. And you're surprised by this? And there's truth coming out here. And why do you have an arrangement here? There's a secret. You have an arrangement with some other people. What is Two of Rods? You want to go in a new direction. So there is someone who is manipulating, maneuvering. They will be glad if you feel like you're pulled to a crossroads. There's manipulation and glad or satisfaction with manipulation. Why are they manipulating? Could be spell work. Somebody's refusing. They're like, I don't care. I don't want that. No. Why is someone Seven of Swords? They're lying. This person comes forward, Page of Cups. They're like, oh, I'm innocent. I'm just being friendly. Why are they lying? Because there's a combative energy they're fighting up against. There's someone who was like fighting someone. This is surprising. Why is there a King of Water here? Okay, there is an institution or some kind of higher level institution, and there is a judgment on that energy. There is a lot that has been established. What is the truth coming out? Other people. Somebody gave something to someone. What did they give? Queen of Air. They were instructed to give, and it put someone under a lot of pressure. And what is this? What is the justice? Somebody feels like they're put in a very awkward situation. They have a strong realization. They feel stuck. And that's where the Tower comes in with this Page of Wands. So the wars already won here. Whatever these dark arts are, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Whoever did this or did these dark arts, whatever it is, whatever these magic spells are, these there's all kinds of things. Santeria, Santa Muerte, there's all kinds of things, but Jesus is on the throne. It's not going to affect your energy. It may pull you in a new direction. It may pull you to a crossroads if it was hidden in the dark for so long you didn't know. Okay, there's a coin given with the moon. So it was given in secret. To an empress, there could be a mother or a matriarch. This was a rumor, or there's rumors. Something is discovered or found out about the lie. Here we have the lie. What's in your energy? What's in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising energy? You want to heal and recover. And what's this? Somebody's very, very paranoid. This person is like really like a psychotic mess. You want to walk away from this. You're just like, I want out of here. And it is the goal of this Earth Queen. So there was a goal. The goal is established, but what is the goal? To go forward. The Chariot, they're very determined. And why is this person paranoid? Because there's fighting, there's quarreling. What is discovered here with Hermit? What is this discovered with the Hermit? Somebody makes an announcement. Why are you healing and recovering, letting something go? It no longer serves. You're confused. Why something is not wanted, it is refused. What is the Empress? Okay, so there was something offered to someone that was very negative, very toxic, and somebody doesn't understand. They're very upset by this and very disappointed by this. There's also a water queen here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There needs to be justice for this energy. There is a justice coming for this. There is a Queen of Wands that will be maybe involved, but there's also avoidance. There's an air queen here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody may be refusing to testify against this water king, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio man. Why is someone Chariot? They're determined to go forward. There's an Earth Queen, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This person and a child, or they send a message. There's an Air King. Somebody's making a final decision. They're saying absolutely no. And what's happening with that? Okay. Why is there no? Somebody's trying to understand, tolerate, or be tempered when there's a death at the last minute. Two of Rods. A change at the last minute. There's a couple. Okay. So there's a permanent change at the last minute. Somebody's very upset about what was done here in the dark. It comes to light. Like I said, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Justice will serve. Um, you're wanting to heal. Like you're like, I just want to heal. I just want to recover. But that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time. Keep in mind Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde, new moon energy. These dark arts will not continue, and especially by November, the most serious karmic justice is coming for this. So I'll leave it there. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time.